Thomas Alva Edison was born on February 11, 1847, in the quiet town of Milan. At that time, it was a small but growing place where people lived simple lives and worked hard every day. He was the youngest of 7 children in his family. His father worked in different businesses, and his mother had once been a schoolteacher. From her, young Thomas received not only love, but also the gift of learning. When Edison was still a small boy, his family moved to Port Huron. Life there was not always easy, but it gave him space to explore nature and feed his curiosity. Thomas was not like other children. He asked many questions, sometimes so many that adults became tired of answering them. He wanted to know how things worked, why the sky looked blue, and what made machines move. School was difficult for him. His teacher once believed he was slow and unable to learn properly. Those words could have destroyed his confidence, but his mother refused to accept that judgment. She took him out of school and began teaching him at home. She believed her son was intelligent and special. Her faith gave him strength. Later in life, Edison would always say that his mother was the making of him. As he grew older, his interest in science became stronger. He built a small laboratory in the basement of his house. There he spent hours mixing chemicals, testing materials, and reading scientific books. Sometimes his experiments caused small accidents, but he never stopped. To pay for his materials, he sold newspapers, fruits, and candy on trains. While working on the train, he even printed and sold his own small newspaper. During his teenage years, Edison learned telegraphy and began working as a telegraph operator. This job changed his life. It introduced him to electricity and communication systems. He worked in different cities, often at night, which gave him time to think and experiment. He carefully studied telegraph machines and tried to improve them. This was the beginning of his career as a professional inventor. Edison was not only creative, but also practical. He believed that inventions should make life easier for ordinary people. In 1876, he opened a research laboratory in Menlo Park. This laboratory became one of the most famous places in the world. It was one of the first research centers created especially for invention and development. Skilled workers, engineers, and scientists gathered there to turn ideas into reality. Because of his amazing work in that place, people began calling him the Wizard of Menlo Park. One of his most famous achievements was the development of an electric light bulb. Many inventors had tried before him, but their bulbs did not last long or were too expensive. Edison tested thousands of materials for the filament, searching patiently for the perfect one. After many failures, he finally succeeded in creating a long-lasting and safe electric light. This invention changed cities forever. Homes, streets, and factories could now shine with light after sunset. Another groundbreaking invention was the phonograph. This amazing machine could record and play back sound. When people first heard their own voices coming from the device, they were shocked and excited. It felt like magic. Edison also improved motion picture technology, helping to create early film cameras that later led to the movie industry. Throughout his life, Edison registered more than 1,000 patents in the United States. His ideas covered many areas, including electric power systems, communication devices, and industrial machines. He helped design systems that supplied electricity to entire cities. His work later became connected with the company General Electric, which grew into one of the largest and most powerful companies in the world. Edison strongly believed in hard work. He often said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% hard work. He was known for working long hours, sometimes sleeping only a few hours each night. Failure did not scare him. When asked about his many failed experiments with the light bulb, he replied that he had not failed but simply discovered thousands of ways that did not work. This attitude made him different. Of course, his life was not perfect. He faced competition, criticism, and financial problems. Some people disagreed with his methods, and he had strong rivals in the world of electricity. Yet he continued moving forward, always focused on innovation and progress. Thomas Edison passed away on October 18, 1931 in West Orange. When news of his death spread, many people around the world felt deep respect for him. In honor of his contributions, lights were dimmed in several places to remember the man who had helped bring light to the world. His story is more than a list of inventions. It is the story of a curious boy who never stopped asking questions, a young man who refused to accept failure, and an inventor who believed that ideas could improve human life. From a child who struggled in school to one of the greatest inventors in history, Thomas Edison's journey continues to inspire dreamers, students, and creators everywhere.